Well, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. We're trying. I didn't film my first time milking because I thought it was going to go awful. And for the given circumstances, it went okay. She'd never been hand milked. And we hand milked her, and she'd never been in a stanchion, and she went right in. Today, this morning, she ain't going in. Stop.
Who, me?
Yes.
I didn't do anything.
Why is your... Well, today has proven to be significantly more challenging than yesterday. We have accepted defeat, and she's not going in a stanchion. So I've just got her tied up. Hoping for the best. I'm just staring at her feet because she's got her weight on this one, so I know that if she lifts a foot, it's that one first. I know I shouldn't be letting go when she kicks or lifts a foot, but it's just natural. Here. Ow. She hit me with her tail. Rude. She just kicked it. No hook in the... Well, I'm gonna be honest, that was lackluster. Sometimes your dreams are awesome. And sometimes they're so hard that you're on the verge of a mental breakdown. And that was really hard. And in the great words of Forrest Gump, that's all I have to say about that. It's 12 hours later. I've had time to calm down. We've had quite the day. I scoured Facebook Marketplace and all other for sale websites that you could possibly ever think of to get a milker, because as much as I want to train this girl to hand milk, because her teats are actually perfect, no matter how long I was squeezing them, I had 0 hand cramps. But it's not in the cards for right now. Maybe later, but right now I just need to get this old girl milked out and staying healthy. Now behind me we have the peanut gallery. I don't know if you can see them. They all went in, they all want snacks. Let's see if I can wrangle in just the one I want. She must be extra food driven right now, because normally she's just standing in stubbornness and not eating. I don't actually know how to work one of these. I just went to like YouTube Academy earlier for about an hour, so I think we can do it. Even this is stressful. This has been a day where I don't know if any of you get my actual movie references. I quote movies and songs and whatever, but we're like straight up not having a good time. But this is a whole different cow. She's chill, she's eating, she's calm, cool, and collected, kind of. So the first day we brought her home, I didn't film it because I thought it was going to be stressful. That was actually the least stressful event. She walked right into the stanchion, was like, okay. She was kicky, but not anything that we couldn't manage. This morning, I'm not going to lie to you guys, it was terrible. I cried a little bit. It just felt defeating. This feels defeating. The milk machine feels like cheating. And I know that it's all in my head, like it's fine.
This is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely didn't think it was worth it.
Okay, my husband that likes machines and figuring little things out that are frustrating thinks that this is cool. For me, the romance is gone. I like sitting under a cow. I like the sound of the milk hitting the bucket. This feels like cheating. This feels like milk you can buy at the store, even though I know it's not. But it's working. And right now, I will take anything I can get. What a different cow we have now. That was more enjoyable for everybody now, wasn't it? As much as in my head it felt like defeat, that felt like a win. A cow that didn't kick me, knock the bucket over, make me cry a little bit. Plus it took like 5 minutes. Probably longer than 5, but felt like 5.
That's 2 gallons.
And I know that she's milked out and we're not gonna have any residual milk left in there. Because I've always calf shared, so I haven't had to worry that hard about milking 100% out, because I knew that the calf was going to finish her off after I let them back in together, which is why I'm still going to continue to calf share, because as a worrier, it makes me feel better. she's a traditional dairy animal, so she probably has never had her own calf. It's probably always been pulled. So we'll see what kind of mom she is, but she is beautiful. I will tell you that. She's gonna make beautiful babies. And she is super sweet. Besides the milking part, she really doesn't want you to pull on her teeth. Other than that, she's super sweet. All right, Mustang, you ready? You ready for me to let you out? I was kind of worried about, okay, so when you're not hand milking, you lose the romance. You lose the, I'm one-on-one with the cow, I'm up close. I like it. I like the simplicity of just grabbing your milk pail and going out. It might sound silly, but that's one of the parts that I enjoy. Don't look at the chaos that's in the background. I just pulled elderberries off of the dehydrator. I've got fresh bread over there, the mess of a 4-year-old helping with bread behind me. This is real life. I did not hide all my clutter before I showed you this, but I'm gonna miss that. But this, I'm not gonna lie, it was easy. And I was kind of looking forward to the exercise of like, am I being silly? But this was a whole different cow I saw in the barn. Okay, I'm gonna have to hurry because Kale wanted me to come back and help him clean that, so I knew how to do it. So I just got to get this in jars right now. But donde está mi jars? Hold on. They're like a bajillion degrees from just getting out of the dishwasher. Ay, ay, ay. But even though technically this is untainted, the hand milker in me is still gonna filter it. Maybe as I get more comfortable with it, I won't, but for now. So I put a little, this is stainless steel. I put a little funnel at the bottom with a filter, paper filter, and then my big funnel, mostly because when I ordered all my milking supplies a year ago, I fudged up and got too big of a funnel, but it was expensive, and so I'm still gonna use it. It works, it's just too big to fit over. Anyway, and this thing has a handy dandy handle. Honestly, I'm gonna stand on this chair. This is heavy. I got not quite 2.5 gallons, but notice the smile. This is much better. Now, to cool my milk quickly, I just stick it in our deep freezer, and I have to tell Alexa. Alexa, set a timer for 2 hours.
2 hours, starting now.
To rapidly chill your milk, for one, it makes the milk last longer and supposedly taste better. But you better be sure that you set an alarm, because I'm not gonna say it was me, but somebody exploded glass jars in the freezer. Who had not been named. Okay, but I think this is where I'm gonna leave you guys for today. You saw both defeat and triumph all in one day. I'm on a high riding into the night. I feel good about it now. This morning, smoking is the kind that makes you really wonder why. But this right here, you can't get this in the store. Nope. Okay, and anyway, Kale's probably wondering where I'm at. So I'm gonna go finish the rest of my chores, clean the milker. That's the bad part about the milker, is that you gotta clean it. When your hands are the milkers, you just wash them. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you next time, and hopefully every day goes as smoothly as this one from now on.